Hi, I'm Susan. Welcome to Keepsake Books to Celebrate and Commemorate. Books are, if you think about it, books are much more interactive than just, say, writing on a piece of paper. But this book takes the interactive part one step further. It's made from envelopes and a stick, or in this case, just a folded piece of paper. But the bulk of the writing is on the inside. So I've done this with the theme of feelings. I feel, and then you can write what your feelings are. You can write, and it stays inside just to be pulled out. We have here some envelopes, and they have been trimmed. So the envelopes, when they came in the mail, were not opened at the top where you normally would, but just the little side edge cut off, and then this makes the pocket where we can slide our books. So all of our work is being done in the closed side, in the part that hasn't been cut. And what we want to do is punch 2 holes, and I'm going to give this a try, but I don't think it's going to work to try to punch through all the layers at once. Nope. So what I'll do is I'll take one. I want to punch a hole in a little ways towards the top and towards the bottom, and then I'll use this as my guide. You could put pencil marks if you wanted to. I'm just going to stick my punch in there. I could even just do this by eye, but I think for this one, I am going to hold it here, and I think it's easier if I take this one off and do them one at a time. And actually, you would do more, but I'm going to stop there, so you don't have to just watch me punch. Now, I'm going to need I've got my stick that I'm going to use to bind it together, and I need some yarn, ribbon, something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this out. I'm going to have it 3 times the height of the book, and that's probably a little extra, but in general, it's always better to have more than less. Not in general, always. So I'm going to put the stick is going to go on here, and this is going to be attached. So I'm going to fold my yarn in half. I am going to start at the back, and whichever hole I put it through, that will not be where the tie is going to be. The tie is going to be at the other end. So I'm going to stick this through the top, and then I have a loop here, so I can stick my stick into that loop. And then I'm going to, it's easier to thread it through if you push them both in through at the same time as kind of a loop rather than the end. But then once I get it through, I'm going to separate them, pull it nice and tight so it's nice and tight on top, and then I am going to tie a double knot. And then I do have more here, so I'm going to cut a little bit off. And as I said, you can have the string at the top or the bottom, or you could actually do 2 separate ones and have knots on both sides. So when you get your mail, instead of opening your envelope from the top, you just take a pair of scissors, you just trim off a little bit of the edge, and then you have a compartment that you can slide your paper into. This is one I did of feeling, so I have I feel, I love, I fear, I dream, I miss. And what I did for this, I want to show, because sometimes what if you don't have you want to make the book and you don't have a stick handy. This was, I just took a piece of paper from a garden catalog and I put glue on it, and then I just rolled it up so that it made a stiff stick. And I used yarn for this one. This is one I did as a memory book. So this one I have used a stick, and it doesn't have to be an envelope. So these were bags that bulbs came in for planting. And this is a book I made as a memory book of my mother-in-law, who was a gardener. So it fits in here. And then I used index cards for the pages. So the first page is Lynn. I just did the day when she died, when she was born, when she died, what places that she lived. And then on the inside, then there is, you can put, here's the person's name, and their memories will be on the inside. On the idea of memory, well, this could be used for anything, but just to show how you can think creatively about it, these are coffee filters. These are unused. You could also save and dry used ones, but I'm thinking of this as if you're doing a memorial book, a memory book of someone who loved coffee. And then this is just a little book I made, again, to show you that you can explore things. This is made with a Lipton tea bag holders. There are, I used for the stick, I used a toothpick with the points cut off, and then you can open it up, open the little thing, and pull out a wish. Hope you enjoy making your books, and thanks for watching.